Welcome. My name is Collan Koeppen. If we have not met before, I fix people's bodies all the day, but the truth is that you actually heal yourselves behind it. Every body has the ability to heal itself until eventually it doesn't. But while we're here, we have the ability to heal ourselves and keep living. And the majority of your healing happens while you're asleep. During the day, we get some healing, but there's so many different things we're doing. We're doing more of our activities and slowly breaking down during the day. And then, of course, the nighttime we have the repair. So I'm not going to go into all the hormonal changes at night. There's cycles and patterns of all that good stuff. There's growth hormone, testosterone, etc., which is all well and good. That would be an advanced course. But what I'm going to do is make sure, one-on-one, that we have the right body position, because the original part of the human breakdown process is gravity. The law of gravity is pulling us down a little bit all the time, and we have to work hard to stay up, to stay upright. Eventually, we may go back down and into the dirt. But while we're here and we're alive, we want to heal, and I want to make sure that you can heal yourselves as well as possible. And that's what we're doing here, because if you're out of position over the nighttime, your head's tilted one way or the other, back or forward, the pillow's wrong, the bed's wrong, the body won't heal exactly like it should. And I had a little episode, might as well just tell you this, last week. I don't know what happened, if it was the drama of last week, but I was upside down. My pillows were over here, and my feet were near my pillows, and I was upside down, and I woke up, and my head was all kinds of messed up, muscle spasms, lower neck vertebrae was twisted out of place. And I thought, boy, I wish I knew a chiropractor. So here we are. We want to minimize the breakdown process, and we want to maximize the build-up process, because it doesn't take any energy to break down, to sit here and slowly get crushed. It takes a lot of energy to do the right things, to eat well, exercise right, and go up and be vital and have the right amount of energy. So the most important things is the relation. Let's say, example for side sleeping, we have 3 different patterns. There's side, back, and face down as far as sleeping goes. And I prefer, and I tell people after the first adjustment every time, I want you to lay on your back. Well, even if you try to do that, some people fall asleep that way and then change over the nighttime. We do unconscious things. I can't really control that. All I can do is set this up the right way and show you methods of helping this out. So just basics for the research of that, about 70% of people lay on their side, 20% on their back, and 10% face down with your head turned, which is the most dangerous position. I call that lifetime patient sleeping position, because if you're laying face down with your head turned, you're eventually going to have to see me in some form or another, or somebody who does what I do. So this is pretty simple. The other factors besides head, shoulders, neck is core, lower body, lower extremity. Some people need the body pillows with the legs, with back problems, etc. Pillows and mattresses, I'm not going to recommend a specific type of pillow. What I'm going to recommend is the shape based on your body. So here's an important thing to know in your own body. What's your distance from your shoulder to your head? Everybody has a different width of shoulder, athletic build, less athletic build. Some people, their hip, and the other thing is the hip to the shoulder. Some people's hips are the same width as their shoulders. Some people have narrow hips, wider shoulders, and that can throw things off a bit. So I found that more athletically built people also have concern when side sleeping. Another reason I recommend back sleeping. Now everybody can sleep. The third thing that I want to address before we actually go into your individual body position, if somebody's in a lot of pain or has a health problem or even just a mental concern, there's something says like, I can sleep well at night, or my mind is spinning, I can't sleep. Stress and pain and other different factors can cause you not to sleep that really don't have much to do with physical body. So I'm not going to try to solve everybody's problems all right now, but I will look at the physical. I like the physical better. There's plenty of people who do the emotional, and there's plenty of people who do the chemical. That's fine, but we'll stick with the physical, keep it simple, and let's see what you have. While you come on up, I just want to do a quick introduction of the types of pillows. We've got contour. A thinner contour is what I typically recommend. This thicker contour, it could work for somebody like me with a longer neck. You also have to consider length of the neck. And everybody's different when it comes to how this works. That's why when I say just bring it in, let me look at it, because you can try to describe these things all day. So anyway, contour is best, especially when you're on your back, but I have a method for when you're on your side to take care of the athletic type of side sleeping, and that's the main thing that I have to contribute here today that you may not have heard. But the other things, after contour pillow, which is my number one recommendation, I don't have a style or a brand or any of that I recommend. I don't sell these types of pillows. I think these are IKEA and generic pillows. This one is just a body length. Certain lower body concerns, people like to have it in between the knees, etc., to bolster different areas of the body. So the lengthwise, and then of course we have our basic square. This one I don't even use for sleeping. It's decorative, more or less. Some people trying to sleep on decorative pillows. That's not recommended.